We in here.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and you are here with Tamaya, and we are doing Pebblez podcasting. We are here today with Jibrizy Taylor, and he is the hip-hop illusionist.
What's up, everybody? How you doing?
How are you doing today, Jibrizy?
I'm doing amazing.
That's good.
Magnificent.
That's good. All right, we have a few questions for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's going to get intense here.
All right. Hold up. Hey. All right. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Let's go ahead.
You got to get mentally prepared for this.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that you're about to ask me some intense questions.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's start off from when you first began with magic. How old were you when you first realized you wanted to become a magician?
I was 8 years old.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what was your inspiration for it?
David Blaine. I seen him on TV. I was up when I was should never been up, and seeing magic, it was real weird because okay, for one, right? Let's be honest, most black people don't even know what magic is. Let's be 100% honest, we don't even know what magic is, yeah. Right? So I seen it, I was like, wow, why are people acting like this? You know what I mean? You guys are literally going phenomenal over a guy showing you some things. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I wanted to try that. And then I did it, and I just liked the way it felt.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And how did your family react? Did you start off showing them your magic, or did you start off at school and was everyone shocked?
Yeah, they liked it. They were shocked. Now they're getting more and more shocked because the magic's getting crazier. So now the magic's getting, way better than what it was when I was a kid. Now they're just like, yo, get out of my face. I literally peeled my whole fingernail back one day and just showed my mom. I was going to touch it, and literally the cap of my fingernail was off and I was bleeding, and I put it back on and it looked okay. So yeah, now they're just getting crazier.
So instead of calling yourself a magician, I noticed you call yourself a hip-hop illusionist. So what gave you that inspiration to change it? Because
I give magic the swag it's never had. I really feel as if magic I don't want to say magic doesn't have swag, but magic, it doesn't have swag. Let's be 100% honest. I feel as if that's the thing that's dying. So if that was one thing I could put in magic, sprinkle, like that dude on the memes. Yeah, or give us some salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when I first heard about you, and I thought of magician, my little brother told me about you, and I was like, oh, yeah, he's probably just a magician, just that. And then I was like, oh, wait. Then I watched the video, and I was like, okay, he's actually good. Hold on, this is getting good.
Oh, dang.
I watched more. And people at school talked about you a lot and things like that. A lot of people were looking forward to this interview, actually.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and
hey.
When I met you in person, I was like, oh, dang, this is the guy. And I remember being in your vlog video that day, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you were in my video. Yeah. That's crazy. I remember that. Dang. I was trying to fix my drum because I broke it.
So, how did the people around you, where you grew up, how did they react to your magic, and how are they reacting to it now?
Very different than many magicians, especially when you grow up in an area such as this. Many black magicians I know, they got bullied for doing magic. I ain't get bullied not once. They was like, don't touch him. You know what I mean? So it was totally different. The whole vibe is totally different. Everybody was really supportive of it. So I think that was the good thing. I don't know why everybody was supportive of it. You know what I mean? But nobody found it corny at all. And yeah, everybody's really supportive of it.
Do you have any critics that, go with the whole magic thing?
Okay, so critics. There's a lot of people that call me fake. Right? And I find it really funny. So someone calls me a fake or a liar and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you clearly don't get the purpose of magic, right? It's called a magic trick. You're purposely entertaining yourself so that you, the viewer, can be tricked. Just for fun. You know what I mean? It's not every day you see a dude levitate in the air and you believe it. You know what I mean? People are crazy. So yeah, I got a lot of critics, but that's what comes with it though. So.
And how have you reacted to, have you ever walked on the street and people are like, oh snap, it's Jibrizy?
Yeah.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah, that happens a lot. That happens a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
And how do you feel when that happens?
I feel even more excited when it happens in Chicago because it's like, dang man, the Chicago area knows me. Like I'll be like all the way there to McCormick, Center, and like the girl who works at like this Italian restaurant is like, you're that guy that does the Facebook videos, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. Or I was in the mall one time and like a pack of dudes came through and they all stopped. I'm like, y'all watch my videos? I was like, yeah, man, good job. I'm like, yo, what? Hold up. Y'all too big to be watching my videos. but yeah, they watch them.
And you were also on Penn and Teller, and you performed for the Chicago Bulls. How were those experiences?
Okay, so Penn and Teller was good. A lot of people don't know. When it was all said and done, and I won, because I also won Penn and Teller. Yeah. I got the trophy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm going to make it seem like it's two people in
add a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, when I won on TV, that was really dope. The whole experience was just awesome within itself because I was never on a TV set, and then two, like not to say I didn't think I could win, I was going to win. You know what I mean? When I say I was going to win, I didn't come to lose. You know what I mean? But when it was all said and done, the two magicians, Penn and Teller, Penn shook my hand. Teller, the one that doesn't talk, came backstage, told me that was like phenomenal. He's never seen anything like that. And then the big tall guy, Penn, his kids were so happy because the mom said they couldn't leave until someone fooled them. And I'm pretty sure, a kid growing up in magic, seeing trick after trick after trick, they probably get tired of seeing the same tricks. And I don't know, maybe his kids like even watch my live, like are watching this on Instagram Live because they wanted to follow me after that. After they seen me, they were like, "Yo, we like him," and I'm like, "Man, you guys like me after you seeing like your father's a magician." So yeah. That was pretty dope.
And the experience with the Chicago Bulls.
Okay. So the Chicago Bulls. My experience with the Chicago Bulls is really fun. Like every time I go, like they're so welcoming. I can just about almost go anywhere I want in there with a couple restrictions. But anyway, a couple restrictions. Yeah, so they're real lenient, real fun. I show people magic. I blow everybody's minds. I make kids shake and shiver and all that. So yeah, I love it.
Okay. And who is one magician that you would want to work with? I know you worked with Rick Lax, I believe. Mm-hmm. So who is another magician you would like to meet or work with?
Okay, let me see. I like to work with. I'll give you two people. Okay. I want to work with. I like this magician on the internet. His name is Justin Flom. Real cool guy. I like his videos. I totally not, I don't want to say stole, but like I looked up to his videos and was like, yo, I like the way he directs them. So I kind of took a little bit from that. And then the next magician would be, I want to say David Blaine. I think I want to make something with David Blaine. I think it'd just be really weird to see two different personalities. Like you got like this really hyper dude, and then you got this. Yeah, so just go ahead and pick a card, and pull that one right there, and all right, that's your card right there, because that's how he talks. And I'm like, yeah. So I think it'd just be really funny to see two different personalities, like on the same platform. It's like, yo, these dudes are totally different, but they're really good. Yeah.
And how do your siblings take to that? Because I know you have a brother, right?
Mm-hmm. I got three of them.
Oh wow.
3 of them. Yeah.
And one plays basketball or played basketball?
Yeah, one plays basketball. He's out of college.
Okay. And how do they get known as Jibrizy's brother, or how does that go for them?
They probably do. Yeah, like I can already tell because they'll come to me I hear them ask, like other people will tell them like, oh yeah, you're Jibrizy's brother. So yeah, they're known as my brothers, but nonetheless they got their own amazing talents themselves. But yeah, people do know them as my brothers. So yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. You know, they associated with the cool kids. So you know, nobody gonna take their lunch money.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
No one needs to be taking on lunch money.
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna do a trick on them, you know, get the money back.
Yeah, right. Hey, whoever took their lunch money, I don't think I want to meet them. I got some tall brothers. I don't know. They got to fight their own fight with that one.
I don't know, because you're pretty tall, so.
I ain't 6'7" now. I'm a good 6'1", 6'7". I don't know.
Oh, wow.
That's a scary fight. Whoever stole something from my brothers, you deserved it.
Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Another question for you. It's about growing up as well. It's how did your first performance go? Like your very first performance, how was that? Was it nerve-wracking? Were you nervous? Did you mess up? How'd it go for you?
Oh, like my first ever paid gig?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first ever paid gig. Crap, I'm trying to remember what was my first ever thing I got paid for. I want to say the furthest back I can go. I lied to a lady and told her I came from Vegas, right? I was like, yeah, I come from Vegas. I just got back, right? And I was telling her all this. And it was actually pretty funny because she hired me. And then she knew my mom, right? Oh. And then my mom was like, yeah, that's my son. And she's like, she remembered that. She's like, he told me he came from Vegas. I was like, I had to say something to get hired. You want to hire me, you know what I mean? So yeah, I lied.
Oh.
Yeah, it went good.
It went well then.
Yeah, I just had to lie to get it.
And how did the actual performance go? Like after everything, did you get fired afterwards?
Oh no. This wasn't like it's not a paid consistent gig. It was like one gig. Most of these gigs are just like one shot opportunity. Something I was consistently paying. I used to work at this restaurant called Paragons. That's around here in Waukegan, and that was good. I like working there, but I just wanted something better for myself than like working at a restaurant every day. So I was like, I gotta do something, man. I want to be on TV. I can't sit there and watch other people do it all day. I gotta be there, you know.
So, what are some of the things that you are doing to give back to your community?
That's a good question. I think the best thing that I'm doing to give back to my community is just, I want to say my essence alone. I think that's the biggest thing because, like, to succeed, right? Okay. You got to have someone who succeeds. And then other people come and they become the successors, right? And then you have a succession. So if I'm the success, then in return, there's going to be somebody else who sees me and at least has the drive within their heart to go a little further, and then now that person becomes a successor, a branch of me, and then, you know, they continue to do the same thing, and it's a domino effect, and now we have like a whole branch, you know, when it started at a root. And there are other people who succeeded, like my friend Lee England Jr., but there's not many people here in Waukegan that succeeded on I want to say a phenomenal scale in terms of entertainment, you know what I mean? Like on a grand, major, phenomenal scale. You know what I mean? I won't say Lee. Lee's amazing. Lee's doing good. But I want to be the one to take it to where it's on TV. You can't stop seeing my face. You got to see me over and over again. So I just hope that just my presence alone and what I share as in my daily experiences or my story alone, I hope, just compels people, you know, to motivate them to do better.
All right. So I know I see you around the community a lot. You go to the basketball games. Yeah. I feel like I see you almost every day after school at the shop and things like that. What is some advice that you would give to entrepreneurs, upcoming young people like me who are trying to do things and take it further, you know, not stay here forever?
Okay. So, first thing, I'm gonna give it in threes. I think I'm gonna give 3 things. 1, never feel as if you need to stay in your community because your community may not provide you with the same assistance that another community could. Like me, I want to live out in Beverly Hills, right? So in my head, I'm like, I want to live out in Beverly Hills. I want to live out in Beverly Hills. I talk about this to people all the time. I'm in my head all the time about it. I'm pacing back and forth in my room about it. You know what I mean? Like, what's the plan to get there? Because Beverly Hills can provide me with the assistance I need. So many of the people who are there are writers, right? TV producers, executives for things. I need to be around those people. If I stayed around areas such as this, I couldn't do it. It's extremely hard to do that. I would say the second thing is you got to get a team. Like, even if it's just you and your mate, right? That's a strong enough team in itself, because there's a thing in business called synergy, and synergy is essentially when two things are added together, and it comes out to a greater than what its whole would have been, right? So synergy is a big key in making my wealth grow. So me and my girlfriend working together, and she's the camera woman, and we go out in Chicago. If I didn't have my camera woman, I wouldn't make a dime. Like I would be, if it wasn't for her, I would be broke. I'm not scared to say that. I'm not ashamed to say that. I know many people have this and another thing, let's do 4. You know what I mean? Yeah. And another thing is, don't have a superiority complex, right? Where you feel as if you made it by yourself. Essentially, in some senses you do, right? In some senses you do. If you're self-made, you made your personality, but give people the credit for the things that they've done. So I give my girlfriend the credit of filming me, because I'm like, that I see played a big role. And I see the importance of people every day. So build up a team. And the team is important, because if we put it like this, 2 minds are better than 1, right? You might have 1 great mind, but even if 1 mind isn't working to the full capacity, it's still better than just 1 mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And no one can pay you for your ideas. I mean, well, the only thing that you can't pay someone to do is you can't pay somebody for an idea. It's the hardest thing, especially when it's your brand, your business. You and another person have to make the sacrifice to say, we'll make this one thing grow. So that's what I see right there. And then the last thing I would say is I think the next biggest thing, if I had to say, like, with success, is essentially staying motivated and visualizing everything that you're trying to do and knowing exactly what you're trying to do. Like me, my videos, I made them specifically for kids so they can be kid friendly. This is why all these people on Instagram over here. What's up, guys, on Instagram? This is an interview. If you guys are asking what I'm doing, this is an interview. All right, so she's interviewing me. This is the talk show. This is Maya, Queen Maya.
Yes, hello. And this is Pebblez Podcasting.
And we are here, and we're doing an interview. Shout out to GCA Gamer, and shout out to Jacob. All right, so I have to give him a quick shout out. Hey, keep hitting that love, man. Keep hitting that love. And the last thing with it, like, if I had to leave a piece of advice, would be, man, I'm drawing a blank. Did I say something before that? Dang. Oh, no, visualizing. Yeah, you got to really, I daydream, not daydream, but it never slips my mind exactly the goal that I need to do. So to help me visualize with it, I might go open up YouTube and I might learn something, right? I might find something empowering. Like, to me, I like watching things on, like, Egypt and stuff like that, right? Because to me, as a black culture, I just love looking at Egypt, and I love looking at and reading about the empowering things that happened there and seeing how those leaders operated. I'm not scared to spend money on knowledge either. So, like, I dropped like $1,000 today on a learning course, right? Mm-hmm. Most people won't even drop $40 on a book. You know what I mean? They'll go nuts if you drop $40 on a book, but you can't be scared. I say, if people have a compassion to spend $100 on shoes, make sure you have $100 to spend on a book, on a couple books, especially self-growth books. Yeah. Because the knowledge that you learn out of books, especially history books or wealth books, or even courses like this $1,000 course I got, like, it may take your thinking capacity to the next level, especially when you learn from somebody who has already succeeded. And I'm not scared to take the risk of maybe I already know this stuff. Well, if I know it, I might find one good jewel in there that I didn't know. And that knowledge is priceless. Knowledge is completely priceless, I feel. So, yeah.
I agree with you 100% on everything that you said. But we're going to wrap it up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
we gonna wrap.
All right. So, are there any words that you would like to say before we go?
Man, I want to say right there. Okay. All right. So, all right. I got squash, potatoes, lambs, rams. All right.
Very motivational.
No, okay, no. Hey, look, just to let you know, honestly, build up a team of people and make sure that those people are on point and on their stuff, because the worst thing you can do is surround yourself around a bunch of unfocused people. So that's the biggest thing that you can leave away from this, I think. And you'll definitely make it, because, like I said, one person does not equal two people that are focused. You gotta have focus. Yeah. If they're not focused and it's two people and one person is focused, I'd rather just be one person. But yeah, hopefully that math made sense. All right.
Thank you, Jibrizy. And I have one more thing to say before we sign out. For those of you watching, I want you guys to comment and let me know who you want to see me interview on the next one. All right, so make sure you comment. The person who gets the most comments, tag your friends, do all of that stuff right back down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and go check out Jibrizy's page. All right.
Yeah, and make sure you like this page.
Yes, that is true.